beyond all reason. Please just let it go. Let it go, Victor. It is impossible for you to win this war.
Watch me.
You gave him everything he wanted, and betrayed your own daughter to do it. So where is he, Mom, huh? Where's Reg? Reg!
Moving speech, really. Almost Shakespearean, wasn't it? Hey, my bold and the beautiful fans, welcome back to the channel and talking about drama in LA. You know what? I'm telling you, Luna is losing it. Steffi is being entitled as usual, and Sheila is trying to be the voice of reason. You know what? Let me give you some more highlights and then we'll break down this Monday, July 7th episode. First, we got the situation at the Cliff House where everybody is Looney Tune at this point because they just think that, Sheila shouldn't have been there and Will is trying to play hero. We also have Finn who says that he wants to protect his family even though a warning is coming on his phone and he don't want to answer it. And then Luna is trying to threaten Steffi, yet not trying to threaten Steffi. And Sheila and her get into a fight over that gun and it goes off. Who got the shot? So without any further ado, let's go ahead and unpack this drama. So let's kick things off over at the Cliff House, and Taylor is trying to explain to Ridge that Sheila came by to warn Steffi and Finn about Lunatic Luna. And Ridge is like, warn? Warn? Yes, Ridge, warn. And it wasn't just a regular visit, you think? Well, Taylor is trying to make sense today, talking about Luna's clearly spiraling, and if I guess we are dependent on Sheila for protection, we're already doomed. Taylor, she was trying to warn you guys. Will and Electra also show up at the most random time on the show, and they're shook over the fact that Hayes' origami teacher might be a lunatic. Miss Sunshine apparently wasn't sunshine at all, just a symbol of Luna's descent into chaos. Now, Taylor is twitching, Ridge is confused, Will is apologizing for failing his little sting operation, and honestly, it was a mess. I mean, it was given Scooby-Doo meets Dynasty, and I guess we're here for it. But at the end of the day, they're trying to figure out who this Miss Sunshine is, and maybe, just maybe, if you go over there and find out, you'll find out it is Lunatic Luna. So now we cut to the hospital where Finn is completely oblivious to all of this mess. This is nothing new, yet he want to protect his family. He's in his office getting blown up with texts from Sheila, which honestly should be an emergency alert system at this point. But Sheila, once again, is trying to warn them. Now, Lee walks in and wastes zero time dragging her degenerate sister Poppy like it's a Prada bag at a sample sale. She's blaming her for everything from Luna's breakdown to everything in this girl's childhood. Now, Finn is trying to have a moment of empathy, like maybe I could have protected Luna. And Lee, she's not having it. She's like, boy, if you don't shut that bleeding heart down and remember who raised you, me, not Sheila or Poppy that you got in bed with. Lee is spiraling too, okay? I mean, she's clutching her pearls about Luna's behavior, also calling her mother Poppy morally bankrupt, depraved, and basically says Luna's been raised like a feral cat. But then just for a second, she softens. She remembers little Luna, sweet, innocent, with stars in her eyes and apparently trauma on layaway. You can tell she wants to feel bad, but her judgment streak is stronger than her compassion. And then we got Finn, and like we've been saying, obviously the writers must be listening to our podcast on Friday night, because he's like, man, maybe if I had said something. Yeah, maybe if you had said something, you could have kept it to yourself, but you didn't. And we'll hear more of that dialogue when Luna has something to say. I'll bring it up again. But yeah, now you want to have compassion and what ifs, Finn. It's a little bit late for that since you opened Pandora's box when you told her that you were her father at Bill's house. And finally, over at the beach house of doom, where Luna has completely lost the plot, Sis is standing there with a whole gun like it's a hairbrush, waving it around while venting about how Steffi is ruining her Hallmark fantasy with Finn. Like, girl, what? She says that if it wasn't for Steffi, she'll be living in bliss with Finn, walking Hayes to school, spending time with her brother, maybe baking cookies, and at least she wouldn't be handing out trauma. Now, you'd think Sheila would be cheering her on, but not today. Sheila's actually out here playing peacemaker. Like, wow, I've done decades of crazy, and let me tell you, this ain't the move, Luna. She's trying to be all Dr. Phil and telling Luna to breathe. Let go of that weapon and stop acting like this is a Lifetime original. Luna's crying and flailing, yelling about Steffi, her mom, trinkets, her messed up childhood, and how hugging Finn that one time made her feel safe. And I mean, yeah, sure, girl, but also you're holding a gun. Everyone's tense. Even Steffi is like, is this chick serious? Then Luna, in a plot twist no one needed, but we all low-key expected, blocks Steffi from leaving, points the gun at her back. Sheila is trying to grab it from her, and they're fighting over it, and boom, the gun goes off. Now, we don't know who hit who yet, but I guess, you know, we're all on our edge of our seats, and yeah, we all need answers. Okay, so there you have it. So what did we learn today, Soapies? Yes, never trust a Miss Sunshine with your art supplies. Finn's guilt is cute, but not helpful when your wife might be staring down a barrel of a gun. Lee deserves a soap opera villain award for dragging Poppy every chance she get. Sheila might be slightly more stable than her newfound mini-me, which is terrifying. And Luna, yeah, she needs a therapist or something stat. I mean, this episode gave us everything: emotional trauma, generational blame, attempted murder, and a pop psychology moment from Sheila's redemption arc. Yeah, who got shot? Is Luna going to go to jail? We saw the preview. Somebody's in the hospital in emergency surgery. Will Poppy clap back at Lee? I guess we'll find out later this week. Until next time, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those notifications so you're notified every time a video is posted. Until the next one, we'll see you all soon. Bye, Soapies.